Hello everyone, this is Jonathan for LSC 752. This is my final presentation, and today we're going to be talking about Animoto. Excuse me. So, what is Animoto? It's a cloud-based video creation tool that was created back in 2011, and it operates on a freemium monetization system. So, there's a free version and a paid version. I'll be talking about both of those in a minute. And it's a tool that allows you to create digital slideshows with images, text, animation, video. It's a real movie-making software. And the library uses I foresee for this would be book trailers, lessons, presentations, and things like year and review slideshows. I'm going to be getting about both of those in more detail in just a moment. But in the meantime, there are two versions we're going to be talking about. The free version actually offers a lot for a free version of a software. You can make as many videos as you want. You get resolution up to 720p. You get about 1 million Getty images attached to the software, as well as about 350 licensed songs and 3 whole fonts. If you want to get rid of the watermark, get better resolution videos, have access to more songs, more fonts, it's about $33 a month. So honestly, you get a lot of value out of just the free version of the software, which is what we're going to be talking about today. I did check on the COPPA and FERPA compliance. According to Common Sense Media, and I checked Animoto's own terms of service, they do declare themselves to be compliant with COPPA and FERPA. There are a few caveats, though. Animoto states that it is not intended for users under the age of 13, excuse me. Under the educator terms of service, they do give permission to students under 13 to use it with parents' permission and under teacher supervision. And they state while they do not knowingly collect any personal data from users under the age of 13, they do collect some data from older users for advertising purposes. They claim they do not sell or lend that information out. Common Sense Media gave this a yellow rating. I'll have a link to their findings at the end of this video. But first I want to show off some ideas of how it could be used in the library. I would see this primarily as a tool for teachers and librarians, considering that it's not recommended for younger children. Teachers can use this to create book trailers or promotions for events coming up in the library. Great for informational videos. Now that we're doing distance learning, any kind of digital tools to create videos or presentations like that could be very useful. I would use it to make a quick video introducing myself to students so they could view that online. And you could really put whole lessons over these videos. They're very easy to create, and you can make make a very good one, excuse me. Students would actually use these. I see these as a book trailer tool as well for students, of course with parental consent, and recommend this for students in the middle to high school range. I have a lesson at the end where we're going to be talking about standards aligning to a book trailer creation project. But in the meantime, let's check out Animoto. So I put in a link here. Let's head over to video creation software. I already signed in, created an account. You can get a free version of the account, absolutely free, $33 a month for the premium. So we're going to create a video with the free version. Up here and create. Now the first thing that you see is it gives you a choice of a lot of templates for school, business, personal things like birthday cards, other sorts of things. We're going to be actually starting from scratch. So I'm going to start from scratch up a button here in the upper right. Now the first choice to make is the style of the video. The style controls things like animation, transitions, the font, how words and images pop in. If you hover your cursor over each of these, it'll play a quick demo. There's 9 in total in the free version. So actually we're going to go with concrete for this demonstration. And I'm just going to choose a landscape format and begin. Alright, just take a second to load. Alright, so now we're in the creation tool itself. Now the way Animoto works is by creating blocks. Each block is a slide in the slideshow. So we'll start with our first block. And let's make this a text one for our title page. So title page. Click done. Now that the block exists, I can go in and edit it any way I like. I can change the colors, I can change the font size. There's an option to record a voiceover for the slide. I'm already using my microphone, so I won't be able to do that for that presentation, but the option is there. Back out to the block screen, I can preview how the block is going to play out just by hovering over it. Now, I've only written a short amount here, so it defaults to about 3 seconds long. If I wrote more text, it would actually automatically become longer to give the viewer more time to read. You can write about 50 words per block, depending on font size. I can also manually change how long the slide lasts right here, as well as changing other things in the edit menu. So let's make another block. Let's make this one a photo block. Now, as I mentioned earlier, you of course can upload your own photos from a computer onto this, but one of the great things about Animoto is it's a partnership with Getty Images. So it has a huge library of stock photos. Let's start over here, and let's just do a simple search like library. And we get about 2,000, 3,000 results for various images just for a library alone. All of these are included with the software, royalty-free, and this is all included with the free version. Some of the tools we work with this semester will have a small library of pictures or GIFs for free, and all the stuff you really want is behind a paywall. This has a huge amount of things for free. So I'm just going to drag an image right over, drop it right in. Let's make one more. Let's do a video this time, and I would like some ocean waves. No particular reason. Actually, that's what I did in rehearsal. That's the real reason. So I'm going to bring that, drop it right in. So we have a basic video here. We can actually pick up and move blocks around if I don't like the order. Very easy to edit. Very easy to just scrap things that aren't working. And I'm going to do it under a preview. So creating a preview takes about 15 seconds, so I'm not going to make you sit and listen to that. I'm going to pause the video, and I'll restart when we're ready. See you in a second. And we're back. Actually, I'm not sure if you're hearing the music right now. My computer, I am hearing it, and it's actually a little distracting, excuse me. The screen recording software I'm using allows me to record off the microphone, but not off my computer. So I'm hearing the music, and you might not be. This is just a preview. The resolution is going to be a little low. There is the watermark that is there in the free version of the software. But I do want to talk briefly about the music, that is available. I'm going to head over to our menu over here left. I can go back and change the design. I can change the fonts for the whole system. A little preview of all the fonts that come with the free version. I can go back and change the style if I want, landscape, filters like on Instagram if I want to create a certain mood. But what's really amazing is the music library. And this one, I'm going to head over to full selection. There's about 350 licensed royalty-free songs, most of them instrumentals, but there's a good variety of genres. They're organized by genre, tempo, and also what mood they're trying to evoke. So you'll get groups like laid back, or spooky, or hopeful, all pretty subjective, I know, but there really is something for just about anything you're trying to evoke. The only drawback is you can only have one song for the whole video, so you can't switch between 2 or 3 songs. Also, if your video is longer than the song, it can loop back, but it's not going to play onto another song. I would like the ability to edit the music a bit more, but you can have everything. Premium version has far more selections, like I showed earlier, but the free version has more than enough to get you started. This is actually fun just to look around. I'm going to head back to our main screen, and we do some final editing. Of course, and let's go. So let's make our video for real. So first we go to our preview, which already exists, and I'm going to hit produce. So it's going to ask me to give some information. It just needs a title, so I'm just going to put this I'm just call it a demo for now, and head over to finish. Now this is going to give me a progress bar for different versions of the software. I'm not going to make you sit here and watch these, so I'll pause the video again, and I'll come back when those bars are full. Be right back. Alright, we're back. The video is fully produced. This was only about 3 blocks long, so it doesn't take a whole lot of time to produce. Longer presentations with 20 or 30 blocks can take a bit longer. I can go back and edit if I want to change anything. I can download the video as an MP4, or I can share it with pretty much standard assortment of social media. We got Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. Again, this is very easy to share things, which could also be a problem if you're having students using this unsupervised. So again, Animoto recommends students under 13 be supervised. Different resolutions are available up to 720p. This allows you to produce some really crisp, professional-looking videos. It's not too late. You could download it before. And actually, that's pretty much it. I would love to show you some things I made before, but I'm afraid we're running low on time, so I can post links to those as well when I post this to the discussion board. So let's head back to our presentation. Now, I wanted to align this with standards with an idea in mind of assigning a book trailer. Is that students would take a book that they really love, that they've already read, and create a 2 to 3 minute video in Animoto about it using the images that are there. They can import the cover of the book, but I'd recommend not letting them just grab things straight off the internet, because then we run into image usage issues. And so the idea, wanted to ramble on for a minute to give you time to read this standard. Basically, it's using this communication tool to create videos, establishing connections with other learners, building on prior knowledge, creating new knowledge. I believe that creating a book trailer is a creative endeavor in its own right. Sometimes the trailer is better than the movie. And this really allows students to communicate their idea in their own way. Not only communicating it, but also having to appeal to other readers and connect to them, creating an emotional connection to the text. Our ISTE standards would be under Students Creative Communicator. I actually found 3 that I think fit this idea of creating book trailers really well. Students creating original works are responsible for repurposing in digital resources. Students communicating complex ideas clearly, so they're taking an entire book, condensing it down to 2 or 3 minutes, and presenting that to each other. And publishing and presenting contents for Medium and changing for the intended audience. Creating book trailers, students will have to boil down a large text into a short video and communicate digitally with technology. And with that book trailer in mind, I aligned this to 2 common core standards. One is finding the central idea or themes of a text and analyzing it, summarizing it down to its key details. So taking the basic idea of a book and pitching it in 2 to 3 minutes. Also integrating and evaluating content, including diverse visual formats, including media formats, including visually and quantitatively as well as in words. So creating, sharing, and watching each other's trailers, students must grasp the essence of each text and make their own judgments about them based on each trailer. And that is the end of my presentation. I hope you enjoyed it. Animoto, I personally can recommend. It's a fantastic tool for book trailers and all sorts of things. I've linked to the Common Sense and the Common Sense Media and the Animoto Terms of Service, as well as a news article when it first came out. Thank you very much for listening to the presentation. Please post any questions in the discussion board. I hope everyone had a great semester, and best of luck to you all. Thanks. Have a good day.